go out and win.
Oh no, is the Yankee fan potentially boy?
No, I'm very confident.
We are witnessing it. Let's go to the behind the glass. Bruce Brown, lifelong Yankees fan as well.
No, brother, the tall, skinny figure has chosen me, brother.
I hope you got a transfer.
You poor fool, brother. Taking a liking to you. He left.
Who is good, but I still like our guys. I think it's all right in front of us, as Eric said 1,000 times when we struggled throughout the year. Obviously, have to have it tonight, but I'm not ready to freak out. And I also take solace in Garrett Cole's out.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
We are a mere few months away from Garrett Cole, Paul Skeens, Max Fried, and number 28. It's done it. Next year.
Still not in. Is it automatically kicking you?
Yes, everybody plays again today, same times.
Good luck, go ahead.
Are the Aces, I know you talked about the Ace Duel and the Red Sox Yankees matchup, but are the Aces in general throwing like longer runs?
No, not really. I mean, some guys, and I think that's my biggest gripe is it's the postseason. Like, this isn't the middle of May where, like, sure, I can see that a guy's thrown a bunch of pitches. Like, it's do or die right now. These are 3-game series. Like, you need to do whatever you can to win these games. And when you're paying a guy $200+ million, guess what? He can throw more than 100 pitches, okay? He's not fucking 14 years old. 102. Yeah. And Crochet threw 117, and I was kind of easy. Okay, well, if you give Max Fried 15 more pitches, he probably gets out of that 7th inning, and they're still up 1-0. And then you can go to your really high leverage relievers in the bullpen. So, I mean, again, it's a lot of Monday morning quarterbacks. This can all be erased if you just hold it.
Hit it.
Because Lexi's here. My homie that I met. My homie on skate. I don't see you though. Oh my god, it wasn't 750. I still don't see you. Let's see if I can get you over here.
Check those boxes.
Okay, there's some big news going on in the forward. The news was broken kind of yesterday afternoon, about 3:12. It was legitimized and officialized and formally announced by everybody else other than just CBS Sports this morning. Dylan Gabriel starting for Cleveland Browns. Third round pick. Here we go. Third round pick out of Oregon. Obviously, we are incredibly pumped for Dylan Gabriel. Get his first start this weekend. It'll be in London town against the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, there you are.
He can spin it. It feels like everybody loves him. His teammates love him.
He'll bang this one out.
Oklahoma,
No problem.
He's at Oregon. They loved him. Obviously, the way that whole thing ended against Ohio State in the Rose Bowl was nasty. I mean, that was a nasty kind of ending to it all.
Life's challenges prepare us for our inner journey, but skate challenges get you rip chips and stuff. They're cooler.
The offense, why not? We saw Joe Flacco punt a couple times with his arm.
Yep.
We saw some bad Joe Flacco. We
You got
seen
this.
some great Joe Flacco with the Cleveland Browns a couple years back. Feels like a quarterback change was inevitable, and with how good their defense is, I don't think it's over for this Cleveland Browns team. If Dylan Gabriel can come in there and play some ball, why not? The Cleveland Browns in that AFC North. That'll be at 9:30 a.m. in London. We got Dylan Gabriel taking on Carson Wentz. Gabriel versus
Now I don't see her.
Now remember,
Wait, yeah, I do.
is his size, which is certainly
She's not
not
moving.
the size of other quarterbacks. Certainly Carson Wentz, who is very tall. I mean, Carson is a large individual. Well, let's talk about Dylan Gabriel. And the only knock really is, can he see? Is he going to be able to handle it all? How about some big time shots? You've seen undersized, and we're only saying undersized because in real life they're enormous. More athletic, more jacked than most people. On the football field, though, at that particular
That's fucking lame.
behind and who was trying to attack him, size seemingly can matter. But there's
I'm
Dylan Gabriel be another one of those guys in the NFL people?
about to put a kicker down. Oh my god, 6:45.
Has been getting the ball out on time, being accurate, hitting guys. And once you saw that punt to Kirby Joseph, I think
Why can't I get over that? Got it. Daisy.
Keep on knocking them out.
Yeah, I've met a few people on this game.
Oh.
No words exchanged, just straight skating.
There's going to be some big time shots. It is the NFL. There's big leagues that are going to give big shots. A.Q. Shipley here, obviously 12-year NFL offensive lineman, Remington Award
In the
winner
mood for an easy
at
set?
Penn State
Then
University.
this is the challenge for you.
That offensive line is thinking with a guy who 5'10",
Grind the fun box.
8.
Whatever it is
He's
there
got clean. He's got 5'8".
Hit it.
5'11". He's on his. We try to make it as real as possible.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to represent the fact, because that is a storyline. It's like, hey, this is a huge storyline, especially with a deep low defense where what you see isn't necessarily what's real. So the whole, you got 6'5", 6'7" guys trying to protect him. He's 5'11". Okay, so that's not that small. Everybody knows his back. But people are talking about it being real small though. Yeah. But he's got like 6'4", 6'5". That's like quarterback shooting calls. Because not only are you seeing over his defense and being able, you're seeing over your own. I mean, there's a lot of meat around you. I think we're going to talk about that even later. How do you feel about what the Cleveland Browns have set up for him, offensive line-wise? And Stefanski's offense, do you think Dylan Gabriel is going to have success?
I love their offensive line, and here's why. Because they are built center, both guards, really good on the interior of their offensive line. The defense is going to want to make him feel like the walls are closing in. The whole purpose of the pocket on offensive line is the tackles create the width. The interior guys create the depth. Well, the good news is, those interior three, Batonio, Pocic, and Wyatt Teller.
Someone is an objective machine.
In Stefanski's offense, what is his offense? I remember watching Baker just go 60 pounds, separated shoulders.
And taking Nick Chubb off the field because he was doing well.
Yeah, so I know that, but he certainly had success. Obviously, when him and Flacco were flying around making the playoffs, doing that. Stefanski's done as an offensive guru. Obviously, they have a run game that they're going to have to at Cleveland. But what type of offense, what is Dylan Gabriel going to have to do in this particular offense?
He comes from the world of zone schemes and play actions. I mean, he likes to push the ball down the field off of his play actions, and that, I think, can benefit Dylan Gabriel because now you're moving the pocket. You're not having him sit in the middle of the pocket where hands can bat pass and get him outside the pocket. After running the ball. Now we hit the play action, get him outside the pocket, hit something down the field.
Joining us now, go ahead.
Line challenges.
Oh, I started this solo.
The line
had success last week against this defense because you sit back there and you're getting third and long, you got that run ball as well.
That's cool. We'll line up his line challenge later.
Joining us now, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. A man who's already in Houston Texans Bull Ring of Honor. He's also calling games for CBS every single Sunday, and he's done a fantastic
Draw a rad line with this relatively easy challenge.
The owner of the Burnley lads and the Espanol boys.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey man, you ever been to Augusta? You ever been down there? That's unbelievable. Good for you. Have you done this down there?
No big deal. Playing the course, 103. First hole.
Oh.
Amen Corner, how'd you do?
Not good. Not good. Not good.
Okay.
Not good.
I'm happy to hear that.
But man, what a place. What a place. No big deal.
Did you stay the night? Did you stay the night there?
Where?
At Augusta.
It's go time.
Not on the grounds. I didn't know that was a real thing. But, I mean, I got dressed in his locker room, had breakfast up there. On the first hole, should have walked off the course after the first hole.
Did you dinner? Did you get a dinner?
What are you asking? What did you do?
Quick restart.
I'm not me. I'm not talking about me. There's people I know, friends of mine. You didn't do the toilet thing? Should we go down into the wine cellar? You didn't do it? That's great to hear. How about the Hampshire cabin up there? Did you go up there? Did you go see that?
No, I did not go up there.
Oh my God, that would be so cool if you were there. I've heard other people that do that.
Yeah, it would have been. It would have been. Appreciate the invite.
No, it wasn't.
My thoughts are, I hope he's great.
They didn't change it. It was not, I promise.
Names on the back to get tired. It would be fun to have a guy just end it, and you can just have one jersey, one name. So hopefully that's Gabriel, because I think it would be great. I think the Cleveland Browns have a phenomenal fan base who are fully on board with their team and support them through a whole lot of shit throughout the years. And it would be great if they were great at some point. So I'm all for it. Now, as far as his stature, there have been short quarterbacks who have been successful before. I don't think it's as crazy in today's world with the rules and how we protect them. But there's no question that it does present its challenges, and batting down passes is a real thing. That's not like a myth where it's like, they don't get passes batted down. It is easier to bat down a pass, but it comes out a little more subjective. It's just a fact.
I'm just failing.
That would be the one in charge of that, I think. No, geometry? No.
Like, I can't even get off the basic shit.
You got it. You got it. Work it out. Work it out.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what scientific fact that you are so you don't get...
I don't know why Lexi left.
A lot of people are kind of doing. You're just trying to say, hey, this is just actual science here. This is actual math here. A ball that is starting from a lower place is going to be easier to maybe stop from getting from a higher place. But there has been success in the past. Obviously, everybody goes immediately with Drew Brees.
No, like, why am I getting stuck on this? You just... Yeah, like, what is that? I'm just gonna roll all the way back up here. Turn around. I don't feel like losing all my shit again. Oh, well, I lost it anyway.
I don't think that batting passes is like, I don't think that's going to be the defining factor in being a big quarterback. Batting passes is so rare, even if you're one of the best in the league at it, it still happens so rarely.
Yeah, see, like, little dumb shit like that's happening to me.
That's not going to decide if Dylan Gabriel's a big quarterback.
Like, shit that shouldn't be fucking me up is fucking me up. And why did I try to front flip it? I don't know. I made the gap without getting caught on the small lip, and I fucking decided to front flip it. That was smart.
We would like other teams to see that. Yep. This is how you win in this entire thing. But that defense.
And I mean, that defense is rolling, dude. That defense is very, very, very good.
I made it. I made it.
I understand. My freezing. My little choppy over here.
Yeah, you're a little choppy. Not the audio, but definitely your face. Yeah, we got your face.
No.
You know, one of those things.
Let's give it another go.
I got kneecapped by shrubbery.
Maybe it's that soccer ball. What is that soccer ball behind you? Maybe it's radiating too much.
My wife has the fastest goal in U.S. history. Scored in 48 seconds. Never experienced.
I knew it was radiating too much
I made it.
Fastest goal in U.S. women's soccer history, 48 seconds.
I made it.
In her first game. She came on, subbed on, scored again.
I didn't flip trick it.
Yeah, she picked it up just past the halfway line, took it down, and put it in the back of the net. It was cool. We did like, we were still a little early in the days there, and I was like, this is awesome.
This is what we need. This is what we all time.
Cool.
Yeah. Practice of all time. That's incredible. I love what your boy Cole and your kids want to be like. Mom and dad, very athletic. Uncle, very athletic. Before we dive into football,
Yep. That rail. That was my first one that killed me. I can't. I would have had it. Now I'm gonna ride the mechanical mode. You see my story? Ooh, no, damn. I think I'm Clint Eastwood. Sorry, we're both struggling.
We knew that we needed to put on weight, and if we wanted to be athletic, we needed to grow. And it was a whole lot of food. I think he told the story about peanut butter and jellies packed in the backpack for snacks at school. So you had your 2 breakfasts in the morning, you go to school, you eat your PB&J, then you go get your double lunch at school. And in the afternoon, you have a PB&J, and then you come home and have 2 dinners. So it was a lot.
Is that every day of your life? How long do we do this for?
I mean, it was basically until the end of my playing career for sure. I had to learn to slow down and just do that again.
No. I think we're making this harder than it really is.
I think that is one of those things that if you withstand it for what year did you? How old were you when you retired?
So I didn't realize they didn't have all the tricks available in the game. Some tricks you can't do yet. That's why I can't figure out how to dark side. But I also have been refusing to look them up. So there's only a few that I had to look up. Like, I had done a Benihana before, but I really didn't know how to do it. And I had to look in the Skatepedia.
But you don't know. It's like that thing. You got to push it to the limit until you find the limit. So you're like, all right, I got to be the best by working harder than everybody else. So I need to work harder than I've ever worked. And then all of a sudden you blow out your back and you're like, okay, there's the line.
I'm not even talking NFL. I'm talking like when you're in 7th grade. Like, what is the even some people they see this and say, all right, I need to speed my kids. And then it becomes back. So what type of
500-pound lunch. Right.
Here, let's pick up.
This is not a recommendation.
Let's pick her up real quick. Let's see if she can help us.
Business may apply here.
All this food, we just were hungry to be great. Like there was some person like that. Like we don't work for full.
Hungry.
hungry, Dad? Stop eating PB&J.
I don't like peanut butter and jelly anymore.
It sucks now.
I understand.
But
Go ahead.
it's like we're very fortunate. I mean, I've told the story many times. My mom was a secretary with the
Now I'm gonna hit it first try.
We were middle class, not rich, not poor, but they spent their money trying to better us. Like that, they wanted us to be
This
great.
line challenge is pretty low key.
We're very,
I'm
very
thinking you'll
grateful and
crush it.
thankful for that.
Hell yeah to the watch.
Hell yeah, what?
Hell yeah to the watch. Okay, let's talk about TJ. We actually had to do a little bit of journalism and get the truth, obviously. Is that a full-size mug?
Oh yeah.
You got an Andre the Giant type situation. You got an Andre the Giant type situation whenever he's holding that beer can. You looks
like a Dixie.
That's a small, that's an espresso. That's an espresso cup.
This is a 12-ounce cup.
Two PB&Js. They sandwich the double lunch. So think about this: PB&J lunch, PB&J.
We both. It's exact same spot. The exact same. We both got taken out.
Let's talk about another
thoughts on the
Oh.
Ireland game?
I missed the
as a
grind.
whole? Pretty sweet atmosphere. Obviously, we called you, and kind of weird that TJ decided to lie because everyone knows that when he punted that ball into the Hogan stands, it was clearly an ode to Gaelic football. So a little weird that he wouldn't just be honest about that, but I get it. But overall, what did you think of this whole kind of experience over in Ireland? And we already are getting some of the stats back in the viewership. This is the second most watched NFL Network international game in history. So it looks like we will be going back to Dublin once again. The Iowa.
Massive fan of Ireland. Been over there many times. I love it. I think the NFL, Dublin, everybody in Ireland knocked it out of the park. It looked incredible. It's a fun game to watch. I think the only change that I would make to it is the winning team should stay the next day. Like there should be a pub crawl for the winning team. I feel like that would be next level because you can't win the game in Dublin and then just hop straight on a plane and come back. You have to hit.
They should have a little crawl set up there. I think that'd be easy to call and contact. McQuaid would definitely set that
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Over here, got a kind of tunnel.
Yeah,
We've
this moment
found
here,
a
this
success.
Forest will be there in 2 seconds.
They should definitely.
Or like at least at minimum on the field after the game, like when they you gotta just be chugging.
Yeah, I think I saw your brother and Cam Hayward maybe afterwards had a pint they were sharing, and maybe some more were shared behind the scenes as you're on the bus and heading to the airport and everything. But you're right. Why not for the Irish?
You see that Perk Rogers is back?
That'd be sweet. That would be a sick thing. Now, granted, definitely gonna need a body.
Yeah.
There's a joke that,
Certainly one.
or meme, I guess, that
Very interesting one.
Aaron Rodgers plays his best when he's off of Percocets.
Okay, so
And then they throw a Future
then go into
song
Pittsburgh or into Cleveland.
behind his
So what are your
fucking
thoughts on
highlights.
that? Like,
But nah, he went out there. He was acting a fool already the whole game, but he went out there with a smelling salt in his hand, ripped it, fucking snapped the ball, and threw an absolute laser to the wide receiver, and he ran it in for a touchdown.
Your line on.
So they've been editing the shit out of that, talking about Perk Rogers is back, showing him snort the fucking smelling salt right before the play.
Yeah, I think for me the big difference here is there's a difference between going and staying 2 weeks and playing 2 weeks in the same place, where you're kind of settled into the hotel, you're settled into the practice facility, you got your routine. Then going to Ireland, playing a game in Ireland, then switching countries, going to London, getting yourself all reset up at the hotel and everything.
I missed it. You were right behind
I
me.
do think that that's different than like exactly those things. Just because of how much different there is. I mean, practice fields and
Okay,
ice
this
baths
time.
and everything is different. You have to reset up. And
No, you can do a whole
everything.
backflip if you want to.
I mean,
If you hold the
maybe I'm
right
making
trigger.
too big of a deal out of it there, but there's no doubt
I just don't
that
like to do that shit.
upheaval of your normal routine can affect you.
I think so too. I mean, it's a lot of bullshit. Checking in, checking out, what's the new this, what's the new that. Obviously, around different time. When do we talk to the family? Is the family here? What is the family?
That counts.
I mean, there's just a lot that goes into that on the human side. So staying focused on the game is obviously a whole other task at hand. The Vikings are going to be looking to win this week. I mean, if they go 0-2, they're going to be looked at as
No, I had everything.
losses, which you might have been able to steal when they do Pittsburgh if they lose it. But also now your team has been international for 2 weeks. So how do you get back on to Minnesota? I mean, there's gonna be a lot of questions. Yeah, if they go 0-2, and you're close, Carson Wentz almost won. The Carson Wentz experience, JJ, was happening right in front of our eyes over there in Ireland. It was a special time, and now it heads to London to take on Dylan Gabriel. We can't wait for another 9:30 a.m. kickoff. We're looking at the games for this weekend across the board. Let's make sure we enjoy the good ones.
Yeah, they're gonna be on.
Let's make sure. Yeah, we certainly got a couple good ones, and we will enjoy them.
Got it.
Thursday night's a big one. Rams, Niners. That's a big, big game.
That's a good game. That's a very good football game. Looking forward to that.
That's Thursday.
This one's such a bitch. That last barrier is such a
On that note,
dirty bitch.
I know this will be a great game. Two first round quarterback, they're doing their thing. Two great Ohio State wide receivers, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Ibuka, But I know something near and dear to your heart. Jerseys. Swag. All-time jersey matchup here. Which way you leaning right here between the Bucks and the throwback Seahawks jersey?
Dude, I do not know if you are going to see a better uniform matchup this year or even potentially in coming years. I mean, that is top tier. The thing I love about the Bucks, we all love the principles, but there are some people that it can overwhelm. This, with the white, understated, the principles are on the top, but it doesn't overpower you. So and also, here's the thing for me. Principles, that's a perfect throwback. You get that out here once or twice a year. But the Seahawks, that's got to be their full time. You got to go back to that full time. That is a top tier.
Shout out to Ari Miroff piecing this beautiful thing together, obviously for us on the internet to remind us of this game happening. But anytime you get good unis on, the boys know they're probably going to get to keep them. Yeah. So if you get to keep them, you'd like the memory to be a good one. Yes. So obviously, I think there is a little heightened environment, heightened atmosphere whenever you have good unis. Now, if you got pass units, which some of these teams have certainly rolled them out, but some guys don't even want to keep the jersey. Sounds like that. You know, so sometimes the jersey can weigh a lot more than in other games, and I think in this one, it's going to be beautiful. Now, the Falcons, you've got a chance to go learn more about them. Connor has pushed for you, JJ.
Yeah, JJ Bijan's been off to an unbelievable start. He leads the team in rushing in the season. He's got a trend almost right now.
Everybody wanna skate tonight.
Irving is up there after his 100-yard day on Sunday, and then there's a few others, McCaffrey, kind of scattered in there. But Bijan, by far, the most dominant player for his team at any of them. Might, go on a little run here, and also same note, Puka Nacua too.
Yeah, I mean, obviously two incredible players talking about here. I had a chance to watch Bijan up and close this week, and like you said, leading his team in receiving, leading his team in rushing, and just dynamic. It's incredible to watch him play. His jump cuts, his explosion after the cut, his ability out of the backfield, and something that's extremely underrated, but he's very good at is blocking. He's a really good blocker, a willing blocker. So I think if the Falcons can get on a little roll and their offense plays like they did last week and not like they played against Carolina, there's certainly a conversation that should be starting around Bijan Robinson and that tier of that MVP level tier if they can get on a little bit of a run. But just because of everything that he does, also just a great kid. It was a lot of fun to talk to him. He seems to have just a great head on his shoulders. He trains with McCaffrey in the offseason. He wants to grow. He wants to get better. He's definitely the type of guy that you'd love to see hyped up in this league. All about ball and loves ball.
Okay, so let's go to the next game that you're calling. That was last week. I can't wait to hear who's catching your eye. But there's another man that is going to be has been calling games too. And I don't know if you guys have shared any insight on what it's like to be a good color commentator, but I do know you guys have shared similar thoughts, or maybe differing thoughts on maybe a play. A.Q. Shipley's here, obviously 12-year NFL vet. He posted the other day, I don't know if you saw this, there was a Dion Dawkins play, and A.Q., I guess basically what you're saying is like, hey, this is this guy's superpower. This is what Dion Dawkins do, right? Is that not what you said?
Yeah, I love him. Every time he sees that DN drop, he's looking to break some bricks, and not only does he get one, he gets two. He gets two.
Now, Jage, we have heard that maybe you have a thought on this particular play about celebrating Dion Dawkins, looking for ribs, looking for work, looking to help out there, Jage.
I do have some thoughts. None of them are about Dion Dawkins. Dion Dawkins is a phenomenal football player, great football player. This has nothing to do with him. This has to do with A.Q. Shipley and acting like this. We just took two blindside shots. Completely legal, completely fine, no problem at all. I get it, it's part of the game. But this, I don't know. It's like where I'm on block and I post a free stack and it's like, that guy's a beast. It's like, well,
everybody wanna skate tonight. Everybody wanna
Just curious, as the guy picked the shit out of the tackle, when his eyes aren't looking at him, boom, and then you come freezing at the same thing? Pretty similar.
Plenty, but I didn't post it on the internet and say, wow, look at how dominant this guy is. He knocked somebody's roof out. Sonic one time, flat on my ass.
Good ball player.
And the Rams posted him for like 3 weeks straight, rightfully so. But like, I wasn't looking. I had no idea it was coming. It was from the outside. Yeah, it's pretty easy to knock somebody on their ass when they're not looking.
Yeah, JJ said, hey, AQ, maybe let's not be
Line
glorified
challenges.
days and
That's
maybe most
consistency. More than
Elon Dawkins has a lot of other tweets that maybe we should be celebrating. Is that what you're saying, JJ?
Yes, thank you. I think AQ could go out there and knock those dudes out right now.
This is a pig challenge. No sweat. Get it? Pigs don't sweat.
But you say you're celebrating because you
Here's why I'm celebrating, and this is why. Because for the rest of the game, they run a zone blitz and they drop the end. That three technique has to think about it. That not only does the three technique have to think about it, now the nose guard has to think about it because Dion Dawkins, your left tackle, not only hit the three technique, now he's coming to get the opposite nose guard. And so, because of that, I'm celebrating. It's a heads-up play. Not every tackle does that. You know that. We've watched a million tackles just sit there and eat up space. But to have the wherewithal, to have the heads up, to be able to go back in and get one, not only get one, but get two. Now everybody's thinking about it on the defensive side.
I do agree with your argument there. I do agree that not everybody's cleaning that up, and not everybody is.
Motion makes things happen.
Especially the second one. I agree. And it is an effort thing. There's no doubt. Nothing wrong with any of that. I will. Now wrecking ball. He didn't say it was dominant. He just said he was a wrecking ball. And I guess technically, in that sense, he was a wrecking ball.
well, he kind of came in like a wrecking ball to your argument there.
Cue up the song. Cue it up. Wrecking ball.
Go ahead, hit it.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Yes! 1-0! Yes! I like that. Good win, AQ. Hey, Scott, get your shutout right now.
Yeah.
7 1/3 innings.
That's right.
He's got some real magic cooking there. Okay, now follow-up. He does want to ask you a question about Gator about football.
Yeah, the game we thought was going to be a lot better when the season started. Texans, Ravens, your guy Matt Burke calling plays. What is he bringing that's different? Previous coordinator, and what do you see? Obviously, you love this guy. Love to hear your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I mean, Matt Berg obviously called defense for the first time last week and getting shut out. First time since 2010. It was a little sad to learn that I never had a shutout. Houston, I just assumed we had one. Didn't. But
That's
yeah, but also like it's the Texans defense is dominant. They're unbelievable. First in points per game. Titans we know have their own issues and struggles. So
Another
no doubt
objective
about that.
down.
I
But
think
who's
more
counting?
so than Bertone defense, which he is a fantastic defensive coordinator, is it frees up D'Amico to just be the head coach. To go out there and sometimes go help the offense or talk to CJ, to just focus on the decision making and to kind of play that global CEO as opposed to having double duty with the coordinator calling the plays and head coach, which I think is huge. I'm a big advocate for the CEO head coach as opposed to the coordinator / head coach. And I think this is a
Buses
great
sure
step.
be walking,
There's
right?
obviously been some that have been massively successful as play callers and head coaches. Andy Reid is who we all kind of point to as the guy who's been able to do it for so damn long. But I enjoy the thought of a CEO head coach as well. Being able to tap in with everybody, spend more time connecting with everybody, and also spend
Sweet,
your life.
freshy. This sesh sets the bar a bit higher. Have fun. And go.
They wanted to tell us that. I mean, like we all know. Titans
Brother.
So that is
Fall
one
for
thing
your
as a measuring stick.
trickery.
The first half did not look good. Only up 6-0 after the first half, but then they came on the second half, did what they're supposed
So
to.
all a ploy to
This
get my
week, the Ravens
oats.
are decimated by injuries. Not just Lamar, everywhere. They have guys out left and right, and they're already the 32nd ranked defense in the NFL. So I'm kind of building this one a little bit on Sunday. We were just talking about it. It's on one hand, it's the immovable object versus the unstoppable force. You have Derrick Henry in the offense, who are
Go again.
third in points per game against the Texans defense, who's first in points per game. On the flip side, you've got the movable object versus the stoppable force. The Texans offense hasn't been great. Ravens defense is 32nd. So It's just going to come down to who executes better, and if the Texans' offense actually is back on track and rolling, could be coming around. How'd the Colts do last week?
All right, we should have won that game. We're dropping balls. We got one guy made a couple mistakes, but guess what? He's dynamic on the field, so we're going to make sure he gets it right. And it's a good time to lose games.
It is.
It's a good time to lose games. Especially to the four-time game.
50% of your
Your thoughts,
time
Gage, on the
transpired.
Colts should have won this game. We all know that. Talk to Matthew Stafford afterwards. Matthew Stafford said, that's a good team.
Yeah, you good, dude?
Yeah, that's a good team. That was good news. That's all I need to hear.
Objective?
Let's talk about the
What
time for you. I
objective?
need to hear your thoughts on Cowboys Packers. Maka to Jerry World. Did you see Micah come out with a band on his way still for his first time going onto the field back onto Jerry World? He had a band around his waist like one of those football fans. He kind of just kept it for the entirety. And at one point he grabbed it so he knew he was there. That was interesting to me. I'd never seen that before. But what do you think about it ending 40-40 tie ball game and Jerry Jones going, well, they got Maka, we got, and we tied. So, you tell me.
I think the bus driver had a support lizard.
I didn't see the workout band until now. That's an interesting one.
Accident? You think that's accident?
That'd be really tough to be an accident, man, because that is very restricting around your hip
What do you have in mind for the heart? Lines,
I think
grind,
you know that was
and
there,
dip?
but I don't know. I guess. At the it was a crazy game. It was a wild game. I haven't seen any Jordan Love quotes since, but like, didn't he know that the game was going to end?
You've got to want it to own it.
At the end?
This one's a bit trickier.
He said that today, and he was like, wow, I was just thinking on the sideline.
That's your cue. Nice. Step up to that challenge.
Give him his look. To a year, son?
It was like watching a slow motion car turn its face. I was just looking at the clock. Oh my god. It's a very humbling experience, and obviously it's unacceptable.
That bus driver does good work.
I'm sure everybody will be done.
True. Very true.
Yes, they will. Hey, if we get in this situation, what are we doing? Not what these idiots did. Okay, we're going to know that we need another play. We're in the field goal range. We
Possession
can't tie.
is
It
9/10
sucks, but
of
we can
ownership.
certainly tie
Possess it.
if we have to. Didn't feel like Jordan.
Watching that live, I thought for sure that clock was going to at minimum hit 0, and they might put one back on. It's crazy that clock
possess
did not
it,
hit 0.
own it.
Especially in
But
Jerry.
Warren,
I think a lot of
it's a
people
tough
think
one.
Jerry, especially on big Michael's return night, there would be maybe a favorable clock. That thing stopped at one was certainly
In it.
good news for Packers fans as McManus came out and talked about it. Everybody on Earth now just says, this shouldn't be allowed. Gage, your thoughts?
I mean, I can obviously, as a fan and somebody watching the game, I do not want to see that. I want to see some victor. Now, I have also personally played in back-to-back full overtime games on a Sunday and a Thursday. So
Are you writing an objective,
15
guy?
minutes on a Sunday, go on the road on a Thursday at 11 a.m. on Thanksgiving Day for a full overtime game on Thursday. So I played 10 quarters in 5 days. That sucks. That is a lot of football. And it is, so I completely get why we don't, but nobody likes it. Like nobody. We gotta find it. I don't want to go to like a goal kick situation, but that would be electric if you just toss kickers out there and start backing them up.
Golden boot, yes, we agree. We'd be taking what soccer has as their only electrifying thing and adding it to our game. And it's only happening after an overtime period. A lot of football has already taken place. The boys can't figure it out. Let's go ahead and get this done. BA pitched yesterday. Offense is 8-yard line, one play. Score a touchdown or not score a touchdown. So instead of the golden boot, just have your offense, defense go out there. One play, ball on the 8-yard line. Obviously, if offense scores, defense gets a stop. That team wins if both teams score.
That's like college after the first two, right?
Yeah, but I think you got to go for two in the second one. And I don't even think it's the third one, right? I think that's
Rolling lines are a good
Hey,
time.
that rule's changed. The coaches didn't do that. just like 2 weeks ago.
Jeans so baggy I can barely even stand.
That second overtime, you have to go for 2. He's back.
Lining up for a line challenge? Good idea. The line is quite short. Like, no one. You got this. Check those boxes. The wheels on the bus teleport you here. Here's something. Feeling up to a challenge? This one's got your name written all over it. Hit it. Time for another go. Handle that business. opposed to cheating. Don't get confused. Can't help but have a good time at the Triple T's, eh? Ah, a line challenge. Did you quit to go read the line instruction manual so you can come back and kill this one later? Draw a rad line with this relatively easy challenge. It's go time. Keep on knocking them out. Given your slam stats, I hope those pants are durable. Do you like doing the line thing? This line challenge is pretty low-key. I'm thinking you'll crush it. You're on a mission. Line challenges test consistency more than hawk luck. Giddy up. So good. Are you even trying? There's something different about you. Smash it. Making it look easy.
But no, it's, you know, like, anymore, that's the thing with Shohei, too, is it's like, if he doesn't hit more, like, he's stealing seconds, you know, like, he's an absolute weapon. That was always a lot of your leadoff hitter to get on base, so it's like, he's only like a 240 hitter. You wouldn't say he's a guy that hits for average, but he hits a lot of home runs, so it's kind of like a pick your
I judge not your fun.
Get a single or a walk, or you want a guy hit home run for a pitch.
Toppers hitting.
Third.
Okay, so third. First. You know, baseball. Jordan Snell, ladies and gentlemen, is a guy who won a Youth League Baseball Championship at the age of 7 in the Tenerife. Wow. He's a college football national champion, the Super Bowl champion, the modern
I hope you got a transfer.
AJ.
Yeah, go!
We got new shape on this thing. We got new shape.
Just got the bottom of the sides trimmed up a little bit just to keep it clean.
Can you turn that thing sideways real quick? Just like, ooh, a little low fade.
Oh. I gotta keep growing out the top part. Yeah, I thought still
Rolling lines are a good time.
Cincinnati Reds might be outmatched in this one, which I think. I actually heard Todd talking.
This is a pig challenge. No sweat. Get it? Pigs don't
He
sweat.
said like something about home runs and something about the Yankees. We're not playing the Reds, which is basically what he said. I think in a nutshell or whatever. Is that accurate?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because you guys are boppers as well.
Yes.
But you're taking on the Red Sox and old buddy who's a great pitcher. A Reds guy potentially dealable for dollar shots.
Very, very good kind of same deal, but like the guy the Red Sox have is very proven. This kid
Quitting
for the Reds
is not
came
an
up,
issue,
like, very
but
late
leaving
in the
rip
season,
chips on the
or,
table
you know,
is.
about midway
Come
through
back
the
and
season.
crush this one
He's
later.
got like schemes type stuff. He throws hard as shit. It moves a lot, but he's still a young guy, and he hasn't been in that situation before.
And Shohei, no matter the situation, seemingly has already been there at least 1,000 times.
Correct.
Just so comfortable, so calm. I forget the one thing that was happening. They made a big scene out of him doing something. Obviously, everything he does. Big scene. He does the hat tip. Then he gets in there, dong shot. It's like the whole energy and attention that was just given. Hey, we just stopped this entire show.
Lining up for a line challenge?
Brother, right
Thank
there.
you.
Yep. All right. Let me. This is what you came
That's
for.
your
Right?
cue.
Boom, and it's gone. It's like just
Video game.
so methodic of a assassin in his position. We're lucky to watch it. Okay, let's talk a little bit of NFL news. In your state, the great state of Ohio, there's a new starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. Now, stop me if you've heard that. Because the Jersey, we got a new starting quarterback.
Let's give it another go.
We got a new starting quarterback. We got a new starting. We got a new. The cows are laughing like a sofa. They're on ESPN 2 because there's baseball on ESPN 1, and they're laughing at us. We're not laughing at you, we're laughing with you. This might be the one. Dylan Gabriel drafted in the 3rd round out of Oregon.
No.
Obviously, he can
Fuck, all I gotta do is
finish. He's taking on the Minnesota Vikings and Brian Flores' defense on Sunday. What do you think the storyline will be, AJ?
Storyline will be like you guys talked about batting balls. We'll see what happens. I don't worry as much as shorter guys with batting balls. I worry more about like having giant O&D linemen bunnies taking away the pass play. You might not see a guy sitting in a void or whatever. But I think Dylan Gabriel might surprise some people and come out here.
No one is an objective machine.
They have success running it. They can absolutely win any game they're in because of that defense.
And deep low defense just got a little bit by Aaron Rodgers. Now they're under 40 deep, so anything like that. But there was some success had by Aaron. What does Dylan and Stefanski take from that?
Get the ball out quick. Number one, we talked about it, I think Monday. Aaron Rodgers got the ball out on average like 2.17 seconds, which is the fastest since 2016. So, and that's kind of Dylan Gabriel's, I guess, superpower. When you do have limitations, you got to do other things very, very well. The other shorter quarterbacks are good at that, or improvising with their legs, like younger Russell Wilson or Kyler Murray. So, we'll see. But it is kind of an advantage to the shorter quarterbacks from the secondary standpoint because it's hard to see them. Like if you're in the deep part of the field, if you're deep half safety or post safety, a lot of times you get indicators of quarterbacks and they go and take the hand off the ball. A lot of times you get these little guys get lost. So it's a little tough, but obviously you got to do with those big boys.
Are we out on Minnesota or no?
Lukewarm.
Lukewarm on Minnesota. I was all the way
as far as being like contenders.
Yeah.
Out.
What?
I don't trust the quarterback position. I don't trust it.
Beyond that, they were pretty good up front on defense last
Want a
year.
little hardcore Plaza trivia? The
Hargrave and
first
John
ever
Brown,
shop
who
demo
these
was
are
held
gonna
here
short
many years
things up
ago.
or make it
They
better.
brought in cars
These
to
are
jump
really good
over and
football
everything.
players who are just a
Real
little
old
bit
school,
past their
mall
prime
parking
at this
lot
point,
kind
but
of
they're
vibe.
good football.
Surprising.
Yeah, Steelers. I didn't expect the Steelers to do what they did.
Feeling like a stunt was a bit of a challenge to
Van
it?
Ginky didn't play on Sunday either, did he? I mean, that was but yeah, you know, that was kind of that's the big thing with the
My
Vikings,
advice?
especially if you're
Get it.
in the NFC North. It's like, wow, they're getting all these guys. I mean, that was the question. It was like, they could have had Aaron Rodgers potentially, but they were very comfortable with AJ McCarthy.
Sam Darnold.
Sure. Yeah, exactly. So, well, Steven, I don't think. I mean, I still think we maybe
Banging
see
out a
little
hard
bit
one.
more of JJ, but as of right now, yeah, I don't think you'd be saying, oh yeah, this is the exact same team that, you know, went
First try, first tee, dude, first tee, oh, first tee.
I trust KFC. I think we all do.
Gotta shorten everything.
Second international game
Oh,
in a row
can't waste my
against-
breath.
in London against Billy Gabriel and the Cleveland Browns. Let's pivot to baseball postseason. How you doing? Keep it moving. This man led the
NL.
in home runs this year for the Philadelphia Phillies. He's an IU Hoosier, absolute icon and
Sandman
legend.
Transpo
Three-time
rules.
All-Star, World Series champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber, how you doing, Schwarber?
Get something and laugh
Hey,
track.
do you remember how you did a game day? I think you did really
Being a
well
difference.
picking games
Set
at
the
game
tone
day.
with
Do you
that
recall
show.
that, and did you keep up with that afterwards?
If I recall, I think I was the leading picker that season. Finished 8-1.
Are they keeping score or not? Oh yeah, there is a leaderboard. Okay, I'll be at
Won the leaderboard.
yeah, and I'll be at the top of it, I guess. Crush it, and you look the coolest. Let's talk about what you have going on in your life right now. Obviously, we're postseason baseball. You guys have the longest season out of anybody. I mean, 162 games is crazy to think about. Postseason, though, you've had a lot of success in it. Obviously, the Phillies have
Spot
as
hunting?
well. You guys ramp it up like in football. Regular season has a speed. Playoffs have a speed. Super Bowl has a speed. Is that the same for baseball, and how does that kind of work?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's one of those things where it's unsaid. It's, you know, you play 162 to get to this point, right? Like 162 games, you know, you get evaluated, you get everything based off 162. Now, when you come to the postseason, you're not getting, you know, you get a postseason share, but it's not like you're getting
All you.
a normal check for 162 games. You know, this is, you know, all about pride. This is about a team. This is about us figuring out
Today's
how
your
to win
lucky
a game,
day.
how to win
This
a series.
challenge
It does,
has
stats
your
don't
name
matter.
written all over it.
If someone's hitting 500, someone's hitting 100. It's did you win the game or did you lose the game? And I think that's
just want
the
the extra
beautiful
20
part
legacy.
about postseason. That it just brings out the best in everyone, and the senses get heightened. The fans are heightened, right? This everything is to another level, and you know, for us right now, we're not playing the postseason's going on.
Is there a reason for your motionlessness? Standing on business may apply here. Gotta love free public transpo. I love watching you cook at the Tri-Towers. Did you thank the bus driver?
So
Why are we putting extra ramps down?
Do. You know, like that's the thing is that just because everything's heightened in the sense of heightened, then it doesn't mean you have to be Superman. We're all great. We're all really good at what we do, and just within being in, say the postseason or say the Ryder Cup, these are the best of the best, right? That you just being you is going to be great enough, and without you having to go out there and reach for more, I feel like that just brings out a lesser version of yourself. So the more that you stay within yourself,
I heard this one
stay
is
within
fun.
yourself, and you know that all the preparation that you've done before the game, or on the putting greens, or on your practice round, whatever it is, that all that
This
work
challenge
just put in
would be a perfect pairing for a skater with your skills.
just that mindset that you had in all those games is going to work out.
You got this. Yeah, obliterate those objectives. think the bus driver had a support lizard. This is a wonderfully ownable spot. Read all about it. There's a newspaper stand. This time's a make. Go for it. If you're looking... Hit it. Another objective down. But who's counting? Don't let the spot own you. Own the spot. This spot? You're on a mission.
Go out to try to hit an extra base hit.
What's up, dog?
Okay, I'm at second base or I'm at third base. I just hit home run, whatever it is. You just score a run. Okay, guy on second base or guy on first base. Go everybody out. I'm trying to hit this hole right here, trying to get first and third. You know, so those are just all different things in your head.
Think? I didn't know you do thinking over there. I thought big strong man walks into box. Big strong man walk into
That bus
box.
driver
He
does good work.
designated hitter. Just go ahead and what does he do? Nothing. He designated.
He won't
Here,
bite.
he just goes in there. The amount of gamesmanship that's going into it is beautiful to hear. I really, the more intel, the better for me. I was just completely enthralled by everything you said. When do you know it's a pitch? When do you know?
Feel
When do
like
you know
a
it's a
good
strike?
and
I'm
easy
sorry.
session
When do you
challenge?
know it's coming out of the
This
hand?
is the one
Because
for
normally
you.
situation will tell you that maybe a strike is coming here, and then as soon as it leaves the hand is when you know it's a strike. Like when do you
It's go time.
know it's a hittable ball?
Oh man, that's a great question. I mean, you watch all the video, you watch all this, and you're trying to picture everything that comes into what's coming out of the guy's hand. And obviously, if you have experience off the guy previously, so you have a better idea of what the ball is going to be coming out of his hand. But you know, yeah, it's pretty much coming right out of the hand, and you're trying to set yourself in a good. Trying to set your sights in a good spot where the ball's coming out, so that should be a strike. You know, a lot of guys have 4 or 5 pitches now, so it's not like I can just
So
say that
good.
some 2-pitch guy
Are you
is
even
fastball
trying?
slider. And most starters all got 5 pitches, so now you're just trying to really put your eyes in a really good spot out there. So
I gotta
when the
title
ball
this as
comes out,
Mom's favorite.
You're recognizing you're on a fastball, and then you're able to recognize some off speed and trying to limit your chase. You know, trying to limit that spot to where your eyes could go to telling you that could be a strike, but then all of a sudden it drops off the table, it's not a strike, and you're swinging in the dirt.
Then you look like a ding dong. We ought to be looking
It's
like
not a sesh until a
you look
pedestrian
like a ding dong.
complains.
And
you don't want to look like a ding dong.
you know, first off, what we're trying to do, don't look like a ding dong, please.
But,
Hit ding dongs, but don't be a ding dong.
yes. Yes, and don't look like one, don't be one. Definitely hit them.
Yeah.
We want the ding dongs to be hit, but we don't want to be looking or being like it. Okay, tonight, 30,000 people for an intra-squad scrimmage. Connor has the last question for you. We appreciate you.
Yeah, sure. Well, we've seen the clips. I mean,
like doing
some of the
the live
highlights
thing?
that have been shown of you hitting, dingers in the playoffs have been amazing. What is that setup like? What is the atmosphere like? In
Everybody
Philly?
wanna
We've been there
skate.
For WrestleMania, brother, whatever.
Oh, a line
Trevor
challenge.
Sheets probably
Quite
shouldn't have
suitable
but
for
as
establishing
we
that
hear
you
over
are not
there,
a one-trick
the
pony.
casino being right next to the baseball stadium. That seems like a pretty diabolical setup, just because win, probably good vibes, lose. There's some dangerous areas.
I
over
gotta
there
get off
in
soon,
Philly,
too.
Angry Philly people after him.
I don't wanna.
What is
I don't wanna.
Is that something that you guys kind of
Brother, I don't want to go to work, brother.
It really is. I'll never forget it. Since 2022,
For you, I have to wait for it in the mail.
we go to an Eagles game, and I think it was their home opener. And we're all looking at each other like, oh, this place is an animal box right now. These people are going wild. And we're like,
Oh, I got the disc if I'm not mistaken.
So then, like, we go on this.
That or it's gonna have a code to redeem it. Yep.
We play the Wild Card Series in St. Louis, and we go to Atlanta.
Yeah.
For the first 2 games there, we've been on the road.
No, I wanna play by myself.
The Citizens Bank, we step out there for, they start calling our names and stuff. It was like, it felt like football.
I'm getting like antsy, waiting for it.
I'm like, this is, it gives you goosebumps. Like, you just don't expect it.
Bro, I played 200 hours of Tsushima.
That's that addicting feeling. That's that itch that you have every single night when you go to sleep. That you can't close your eyes because all you're looking forward to is getting back to that environment. And, like,
Yeah, that's what New Game Plus. It's a hell of a drug.
Is it around here?
Version of baseball. You get the best fans out, you get the best environments out there, and in Philly, I don't think anything
Yeah.
can compare to where, like I said, they're putting
Yeah.
everything they have in you, and if you're on the other team, just
No, I'll probably, depending on how good this one is, I probably won't finish my New Game Plus.
the bullpen's like.
I want to.
Out there as an opposing player, and the things that I would hear with 25, 30, 40,000 people there, I can't imagine 45 just rocking and rolling, ready for a postseason game. What they're going to be saying, but it's literally the best, and that's why I'm like I'm I'm itching. You know, I'm ready for Saturday. I just.
Did you notice a
Friday
bad
we're not
smell
gonna
on
be
that
able to
bus?
sleep.
Why don't we hit a ding dong tonight for the Johns? Why don't we hit a ding dong tonight? Okay, hit a ding dong tonight. We'll
This one
donate
should
some
not be
money
a
to a
problem.
charity. Okay, well you pick the charity. We'll donate some money. You hit a ding dong tonight and have the Johns go crazy. Okay.
Do it. Let's do it then.
Let's put a little bit more on the line. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You said you
This
guys were
spot
having a
calls
little bit
for
in
something
the first time
classic
you
and
did one of these,
clean.
like, hey boys, we
Over
need to
that
take this
bar
thing
to
seriously.
stairs.
How about
Yeah.
My analysis
we'll donate
flip
a certain
over,
amount.
grind,
I need to play.
Should
We
do
have
it.
no idea how many ding dongs
I need it now.
we'll start looking at
Media.
figure that whole thing out. Just know the boys though. Tell the boys we're on their side. We want tonight to be a big one. Ding dong donations coming from us for you guys tonight, and enjoy the rest of your run. Thank you for your time.
Appreciate you guys.
Nah.
Thank you guys. You guys are the best. Have a good one, right?
Ding dong donations. Okay? Okay? Don't be a ding dong. Don't look like a ding dong. Hit them. Hit ding dongs. Hit a lot of them. You're gonna have this show count for.
Yay, bravo!
How many are gonna happen?
Throwback, 70. They're gonna start just meat pitches to
Hey,
the whole segment.
I
of the
like
game
your return to the classic.
about this
So run
Just
that video.
throw the meatball. Yeah.
Run the video on the
I'm gonna still be playing Skate,
You guys heard this earlier.
but I'm going to be beating the brakes off of Yote.
Need the crowd to react in a. Need you guys to have energy every time.
The
After
brakes.
Not staged. Yeah, a lot of surprises. We'll get. We'll get
What if they hit like 35 homers?
I did not put a number.
Yeah, good move.
Because I do not know what this is.
I didn't think about
30,000 people showing
Great.
up.
I've never heard of that before. That's awesome.
You know who else is doing that?
Who?
The Mariners.
Are they?
The Mariners are doing a. I just saw either a tweet about it. Yeah. Today's postseason scrimmage tweeted on October 1st by the Seattle Mariners Twitter account. I believe that is them. Yes, 738,000. Today's postseason scrimmage game just got a little more fun. Hall of Famer Ichiro will be patrolling right field for
Giving
the
this one another shot? Perseverance pays.
There's still time to snag a $10 ticket. The Mariners are also doing one of these. This is a good idea. I like that our teams are doing this.
Yeah.
Can we stream these? Gotta be a platform to stream these at
The
somewhere.
DLC
Joining us
love this
now
line that
is a man
explores
who,
Gateway's underbelly.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if he's
Plenty
on
of
Steam or not.
legit hits and
Ichiro's
ledges
gonna
to
steal
satisfy
it.
your street urges.
Yeah, for sure.
No questions asked tonight. This guy hits more ding dongs than anybody else in the league. Plays catcher, hits from both sides of the plate. That plate's never been more surrounded by greatness than whenever this man steps onto that.
That's cool.
We got a chance to chit chat with him during the All-Star break out at the home run derby where he
That's
hit
cool,
the
Bobby.
Anyway, stole the show. Ladies and gentlemen, they call him Big Dumper because he has a fat ass. It's from all the squatting, lifting, and the explosivity that this man has throughout his entire core. This is Kyle Roll. Dumper, what's up, dude?
Hey, how we doing, guys?
Hey, thank you for joining us. Mustache looks phenomenal. I think it's a very good look. I know you got a little scruff McGruff down here. Are you going to go with just mustache throughout the playoffs, or have we thought about an idea of how we're going to look?
No, I gotta clean it up a little bit. It's getting a little messy, so might wait till a couple days from now to get it cleaned up for the game.
Can you do a twisty doozle on this? Can you get a mustache to do the twisty woo? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, put the wax in it. I can't. No, not yet. It's not quite there. So.
But if we were to go on a run here, maybe our World Series. Let's not think about that though. Let's think about what's right in front of us. You guys have a scrimmage tonight that Ichiro's going to be in right field. Is that accurate? What are you guys expecting? We just talked to Schwarber about it. I think you just heard us chit-chatting about it. They're going to have 30,000 people. They said that they're trying to match what the intensity could be, or at least the emotions a little bit of what the team that they're going to be playing against has right now during their wild card series. Is this similar for you guys, and what are you expecting tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea how many people are gonna show up. Hopefully a lot. It'll be really hard to match.
Pushing that way to bring the thunder down under. Not around here.
But it's gonna be great. And yeah, looking forward to it. Ichiro out there. Not surprised. The guys here every day working out. So he'll be probably more ready than anybody else.
Every dong you hit tonight will donate, okay? Just like we did for Schwarber. We appreciate you taking every ding dong you hit tonight. We will donate. It's gonna have to be captured though.
Oh yeah.
It needs to have to be real pitches. You know, we don't need your dad out there pitching. You know,
That was bold.
we're not doing that entire thing. Let's talk about your team. Let's talk about the run. First time you guys have won the AL West since 2001. Obviously, it's special time in Seattle. A lot of
The
people
wheels on
saying
the bus
Cal Raleigh, big bumper,
teleport
he's
you
the
here.
driver behind all of this. Do you feel the pressure? Do you feel the excitement? Like, how
Made an old potato named Alfredo.
in Seattle?
Yeah, we know we're really excited. Obviously,
Sure,
to do
get back
something
on that horse.
A balanced diet.
In the city, so we're all really excited. But it's just a great opportunity ahead. You know, looking forward to
The
it.
DLC takes their nutrition seriously.
Looking forward to
They believe
getting
in a
to playing,
balanced diet
watching
of
these
grinds
wildcard
and
games,
mannies.
seeing Lansing and
Try
Doom,
this line
doom,
for a
doom,
taste.
doom,
we're excited.
doom, doom.
We got some work to do, and you know, looking forward to that first
And
series.
go.
Yeah, we mentioned Ichiro. Are there any other, old school legends that might aren't playing anymore that you kind of leaned on throughout your career? Maybe there's so many. I just know so many baseball players, 15, 20-year careers. They have unbelievable stories and unbelievable wisdom. I feel like to give to you guys. Is there anyone you've leaned on over the years?
Yeah, I mean, the one, off the top of my head, Justin Turner, he's with the Cubs right now. He's had a 15-year career, and I got a chance to play with him last year, and he's been a real help to me in my career, and last year. So he's such a smart guy, and those guys have so much knowledge about the game. They've been around for so long. They've seen so many things. We got Edgar Martinez on staff, Hall of Famer. Dan Wilson played 12 years behind the plate, our manager. So, it always helps when you got guys like that who've done it before, and guys who have.
That was fortified with your daily recommended allowance
Nobody's seen
of
you in a
vitamin
long
thick.
time, brother. What you're doing for switch hitters is obviously historic. As you've seen all the stats, baseball's a game with a lot of stats.
It's a new religion. It's a new religion. It's a new religion. I'm out of my mind.
How's the lefty bat feel? How's the righty bat feel right now going into the playoffs? How's Cal Raleigh seeing it?
Yeah, everything's good. We had our first workout yesterday. Body feels good. You probably won't be feeling much on that first game. You can ask a lot of baseball players for that crowd, and you got 40,000, waving towels and chanting. So you'll be kind of floating around out there, which will be fun.
Is it a pull or a pull? It's an oblique. What is the workout on both sides that you need to have? And if guys don't hit
This
from
line
both
takes
sides
you
of the
from
plate,
up high
what
to down
muscles
low.
do they have on one
Just
half
how
of
the
their body that are
DLC
much
like it.
stronger than the other? Like for
Grind,
you,
slides,
what are you
and jab
training? Is
for
it a
days.
pull? What is the?
Yeah, I mean, I guess
That's your cue.
I haven't really thought about it. It's just rotating, really. It's a lot of rotating. A lot of core, a lot of med ball tosses. Well, that's different.
Still need the boost.
Need to put the caboose. Need to
You need to be strong. So it means it's a long season. You got to be able to take some hits here and there, and
Give it another try.
You got a little extra padding right there.
Now, on that note, you've had the squat, every single pitch.
Dude, you should do that all show.
Well, I couldn't, and that's why I just want to showcase how impressive it is. That was 4 right there, Claudio. Jeez. Okay, that's 5. Okay, how many pitches are in these things?
He's probably catching, anywhere from 150
That's 150, let alone warm-ups, right? We're doing warm-ups.
Dude, stop doing it. You're
coming down, right? We're doing that with people that aren't here. I mean, this is this entire thing. And then you're still leading.
One at bat right there.
That's
Oh.
More out.
It's a fun game.
Yeah, I don't know how you in it. Somebody's trying to it's a misthrow. No, I don't have it. There's a lot of that going on. What you've done, hitting homers and doing all that, has obviously been very commendable by a lot of people. Okay, that is something that I think is very difficult. For you, is this just new normal now? Like all off season? I assume this is just what you prepare for, what you train for. But there's a reason why nobody's been able to do it from a catcher position because of how much body. There's so much on it. Pitchers rest every 4 days because of what they have going on. It's like what you put your body through this year is a lot. I think the catchers put their bodies through are a lot on a regular basis. But now that you're so prolific offensively, conversations about what the future looks like for you, or no? This is life. This is your life.
Yeah, I know. I mean, for me, it's an everyday thing. So, I'm going to be catching, and we're focused on, obviously the now, and I mean, later in careers, you see guys that, can hit a little bit from the catching position. They'll start to work in at first base, or DH. You look at like a Buster Posey, Salvador Perez. Guys have had some time over there.
Remember to keep the
even
spot
Johnny
on.
Bench back in the day, he moved off the catcher and played some other positions just to give himself a few days. So it's kind of part of the territory. But for now, I still feel strong, still feel good back there.
Needed those co-op.
To stay healthy and stay strong and competitive. So do it for as long as I can.
Yeah, and you're part of it, like catcher's very much in everything. So taking a step back, I assume would be very weird for you, especially when my father, he was a catcher. My little brother was a catcher. My father's father was a catcher. Okay, so you're in it. But with how prolific you are offensively, I know it's conversation. I mean, with Shohei, they're talking about Shohei. Like, you shouldn't hit. He's for a one-on-one.
I gotta get off. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. We ball. We ball. We ball. Fuck them. We ball. Frig those guys. We're balling.
Think about the days where he doesn't have to squat 150 times.
Wait, this one was actually tough.
My side?
I couldn't even imagine thinking about it. Now, let's chit chat a little bit about this magical run. Go ahead, Ty.
Yeah, Cal, being in the middle of it, and obviously, you guys still have a lot left in front of you, and you're trying to win the World Series. But did you have any chance to kind of sit back and embrace all that pressure and enjoy the moment, knowing hey, we're in the middle of a division race right now that you ultimately won, and then you're in a two-headed, race to win MVP. Have you got to sit back yet a little bit and be like, wow, I just had one of the most impressive years in especially in the history of catching, but in the history of baseball as a whole. And then I also have to say, after you guys clinch, you're owed to Tom Berenger and saying, hey, the only thing left to do is win the whole fucking thing. Awesome. But have you got a chance to sit back and kind of just reflect on everything?
No, that's a good question. I really haven't. I guess, last week, punching and then winning the division, getting to kind of just sit back and take that all in, really let your guard down with the guys, celebrating like that. I'd say that was the most fun moment. I kind of just looked over the whole thing. I was able to hit 60 on the night before the division, which was crazy. So
this time.
It's been a crazy year. I mean, I signed the extension right before the season started, and then all this happened, and then you throw in the All-Star Week, playing the Derby with my dad and brother. Division race. People start talking about you a little more, the home runs and all that. And, you see yourself on TV a little more often than you probably want to. So it's just.
I don't want to vary, old. Small 360.
It's been a fun year to follow for us. The nickname being the nickname.
It's a variable.
For the sports culture. But you've lived up to the billing, brother. You talk about that home run derby. Your
Thank
name
you.
was being talked about going into the home run derby. And I think
Still variable.
Don't say.
Going into the derby don't end up winning. You showing up and doing it and then continuing your season the way you have. We all just think you're a dog, dude. That is literally what we all think, and I think it's a beautiful thing. Now, before this season, I know you guys got a lot of negotiation going on in baseball right around the corner with all of it, but I think there should be some incentives that sure can be in touch there. Now, let's talk about looking ahead as a Brainiac player. Go ahead, HQ.
I remember when I was in the NFL and we had a first-round bye in the playoffs, you started to prepare for both teams that upcoming week. With two potential opponents, do you guys take a peek at both of them, or do you wait until you know exactly who you're playing?
Yeah, we're here at the field right now, and obviously, they got the games on, and we're all watching. Throughout the whole thing, Cleveland, Detroit, we're watching, obviously, real closely, and once that's decided, we'll key in a little more closely on that one team. So,
But for now, you know, I think it's just trying to stay sharp. You know, it's finding that right balance of, you know, making sure you get your rest, but also staying, you know, physically strong, staying kind of in shape. Not you're gonna get out of shape, but